Ready, set. Ready, ready. Ready, go. Here we go, shot! Ready, ready. Ready up! Hup! Down! Hot, hot! Set! Shut up! Let's go! Ready? Come on, come on, set! Ready? Let's go now! Ready? Set! Ready? Set! Here we go, here we go! Let's go! Set! Get up! Ready, ready! Ha! Shut up! Hot, hot! On the set! Set, go! Ready! Ready, ready? Here we go, shot! Go! Okay, ready? Huh.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and our focus is on the Lions' Offensive Player of the Year. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Lions and the Seahawks, and it's
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they can be well set up for the rest of the year.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. An inside give to Jones. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Lions at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do them any favors. They gave them 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Craig. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a play fake here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The give is to Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Tompkins, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Now, this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Operating from the gun, Dale. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 20. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. 3rd down and 6.
They'll set up to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Good move at the 30, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Tompkins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded at the 27. So a change of possession here on the punt. So here come the Lions now. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2nd and 9 now. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Dale. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Tompkins. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to throw. Dale.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense.
They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Lions will take over.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on it.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready, go.
Operating from the gun. Dale.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down. Up the middle they go. McElroy. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Dale. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
In motion right comes Jackson.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
They'll set up a throw.
That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A give to Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. They go play action here on 1st down.
And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. They'll run on 1st down. Tompkins, he finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Tompkins, he takes this for 3 to the 29.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Walker, the tight end, in motion. Off play action. Dale. Pressure comes and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now a give right side. Tompkins. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's taken to the 26.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Lions to take over. Last week they got the victory against the Colts. They lead this one as well as they begin things here 1st and 10. Flushed out right. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now back to throw.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Craig. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Off the play fake. Dale. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now a handoff up the middle. Tompkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Dale.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Walker, the tight end, in motion. Off play action. Dale. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks are back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Back to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Jones. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Now Jones. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week, and he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this 1st half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Finding Walker complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. He'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Tompkins, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
70 Rangers.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. That one complete to Elliott.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little. Defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Again, it's Jones. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick 6 today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And Detroit getting set to go now.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
This will be fielded at the 17. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time. A drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the 1st by a few yards. The Seahawks send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Taken in at the 22.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
So out now come the Lions. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They'll set up a throw. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a handoff up the middle. Tompkins. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
In motion comes the tight end left. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 59 yards.
And the Seahawks have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Detroit's offense ready to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
2nd and 1.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender. That
They'll drop to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. What a difference a week. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Bird. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. Now back to throw.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
This is Gibbons over the middle. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go with Jones.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
To about the 26 here.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On play action, they'll throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up. Yard line.
The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll keep it on the ground. Tompkins, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Third down and 13.
Let's go. Go.
They'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still on his feet.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. There with 2 times. Season both in this game.
And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And able to get this to the 31. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down. Love going to give this one to Jones. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. 135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Working out of the gun. Love. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 3 yards out. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive. Is nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Now 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Buying time to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Back to throw here. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Up the middle they go. Tompkins, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
Love.
And he rifles one incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to. From our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Inside of a minute to go now, 2 timeouts left, still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
Looking to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
They'll keep it on the ground. Tompkins, and he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. And we have free football. Overtime, here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So the Lions now, they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets. And it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They lost that lead. But ultimately right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to win this thing.
And you know each guy's telling his teammate, just let it go. Don't worry about it. We're starting fresh right here. What happened before does not matter. What happens right now and going forward, that's what matters. Let's find a way to win this game.
2nd and 4. It's Jackson again on the reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's caught by Jackson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. A first down carry for Matthews. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Bulldozes past him. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. 166 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jones. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward. So for Detroit, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
I say, okay. Get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said loser, loser, loser. Why the always coming at the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her Stewart. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer.
don't know no other man. Like 100 just for 100 bands. I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me best up. Shoulda knew it from the get-go. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, they come to me, they don't play with it. Make it all flex. He just want a phone call or a text back. Never got touched, but a stay. First when I'm the catch. 100 bands. It's 100 bands. You like 100, ain't got one man. You like 100, ain't got one. Whole lot of speaking on me that ain't done. Drop the 100 on the penny, that big as Lola. They can't stand to see me winning, so they. I ain't never doing. I barely do the cola. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it. I'm on demon time taking souls. He in my DM say I'm pretty, hello. Pretty messy, I'm a rich goals. He tell me to treat his face like a rose. Get somebody else to do it. Posting in New York at Bottega like I'm doing. I taught you how to get them for the check. What we doing? I ain't got 100 mil, but I got it once I flew in. If that don't come on money, I can't. He call me baby, so it's 200 a K with it. Carisha single and Sadiddy, he okay with it. No shade with it, no shade with it. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it.
I could run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. time. One life, live it right now. One life, live it in. Got God on the line, to the devil I'm fine. He always trying his best. Top of the pole, me and my bros. When the story gets told, it's gonna be BMF. Hard, it wasn't made easy. You can't live twice. Thank God I'm breathing. We gotta go now. One life, live it right now. One life, live it in. That's life. For times, for life, for life, for now, my eyes. Thank God I breathe tonight. Still no pressure. Thank God I breathe. Cause I speak is what they need. I tell no lies. I'm still up top and still can't drop what they not. Yeah. Last day was filled with slaps, I guess gotta run it back. Didn't like the way that went down. After it was, I admitted it turned to a beast. This that right here that get me going. After I put me a way that we killing the critics and killing the hate. Might gotta talk to a priest. The way we evolved and knock down walls, it's outrageous. My quarterback calls, I don't like 12 except Tom Brady. Can short my stock, still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms are minor, but you know she living major. When you flying up this, ain't no cables. Told it what happened in Vegas and stay in Vegas. Morning time, we check the news, we made the pages. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100
to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show up. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. When they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there?
It's week 8 of the 2036 season, and our focus is on the Lions' leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Lions and the Saints, next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
Now, faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And our focus is on the Lions, leader at quarterback.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though. They trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
2nd and 7.
They're going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You look at the Saints defense.
They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here comes the Lions punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Mitchell now, operating from the gun.
Quick throw there is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. Here comes the Saints punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. It's fielded at the 45. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and the Lions will take over.
The Lions offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Up the middle, Jones. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Out of the gun now on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is good. The Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First carry now for McFadden. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A handoff as they run the counter play. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw. Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he'll get this up to the 25. The Lions at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a first carry for their fullback. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
How about that call? Handed to the big guy in that situation. Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. You look at this Saints defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to him. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll go again to Jones. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to get...
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. In motion, the tight end. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll look to throw now on first down. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run, McFadden. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
A first carry now. This is Matthews. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now a play fake here on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
2nd and 5. He sets up the screen to Jones.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
And they're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll look to throw here on first down. This one swung out here to Jones. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. To the right side and intercepted. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Mitchell. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Back to throw. Mitchell. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down. Back to throw again. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw. Mitchell. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Mitchell. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been played at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. So we have come to halftime. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready.